Great, then it's time to roll for initiative, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't select my token
All
there.
right, well, that's okay. Hold on.
I can't select my token.
Yes, you can. Can't you?
I cannot.
Oh my God,
we
you
don't have
guys! I did a thing. I made the tokens, but I did not give you access to
That's
them.
what it is. Okay.
That's on me.
Oh, it's all good. I don't even want my 20. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm
There,
serious.
Charles.
Like,
Charles, can you move core?
yes, I can.
Okay.
Yep. I got some control.
All right. I just had to set them as your characters. That's all I needed. Now I look here. This would have been a good thing to do while we were on break had I recognized that I needed to.
I didn't know. I wasn't messing around.
Yeah. No way to
I
ever
should've
know.
known.
No, there was a way for me to know. I should have
Right.
known because I've only made tokens for people a billion times.
It's all good.
There you guys go. You should all have control over your tokens. Your tokens are not in any way linked to your characters right now because I just hot made them, but later I can fix that or in the future.
Yeah, in the future.
Do we roll a special way or just?
So you highlight your token
Uh-huh.
and then you just click the roll initiative on your sheet and it should do the work for you.
It can't look
Yep.
at my sheet.
Oh, right.
I mean, I could look at it really quick and then turn it off. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the sheet's porn. You should be fine.
It just pops it up over top of the map, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where is that on this thingy?
Top middle.
Oh,
Should
big
be in it.
obvious.
You know, the most obvious thing on the, yeah. Marty would have had a hard time, but no, didn't. And
I had help.
Jorah, we're still waiting for you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay, hold on. I
Way
got
up
you.
early.
Am I
It's a 6.
also supposed to have a +4? Or... Oh, wait, added it already. Never mind.
Yeah, I did.
Never mind.
Yeah, it does that for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all automated.
Yeah. I haven't been doing anything off of this sheet, so I'm like,
Yeah.
huh?
All right, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Initiative roll is going to be Dex. Oh, that's pretty good.
Mm.
All right, I guess I'm just doing well today.
Don't say that.
Sort descending. There we go.
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to see the initiative order. And Charles, you did not get a 16. You got a 20.
I just rolled it so it shows up there, and you can edit it if you'd like to.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. I figured this would be easier.
Yeah, so you're at the top of the initiative. But meanwhile, Michelle, as a tentacle wraps around you, it squeezes onto your leg and deals you...
No touchy. No
5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Gross.
And you are now grappled by this creature. The grappled condition works as follows. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, and the condition also ends if an effect removing the grapple triggers, or something moves it further away from you. Moving the grappler or the grappled also ends the grapple.
Okay.
Grapple, grapple, grapple.
Grab.
Grabble, grabble.
And what is this called again? A grapple?
Yeah, this bad guy's called a grapple.
Oh,
Is that a
No.
green apple? I don't know.
No, you can try to figure out what this thing is later, but for right now, it's something trying to eat you.
Squid!
Squid man. Oh, by the way, what you do see is you see an emaciated body with 2 tentacles coming out of each shoulder and a long gnarled tongue. There's a bunch of cilia around its entire frame and deep hollow eyes. As
Old man squid!
Old Greg.
gross.
Oh boy.
Greg.
That's fun. Well, since it's my turn first, so I was looking at the hole with the gem in it. I'm just gonna say, And, I'll whisper even though it doesn't need to be. The gem's in there. Okay?
I don't want this guy to know, though.
Yeah, exactly. I
He
don't
does
trust
not seem on the level.
him. Right. And with that, Cor is going to hop directly into the water. It doesn't really matter. And move up to here. And then we are going to try and get its attention. How do I show you what this is? If I press that, it shows up. Did it?
Martial
cool.
adept?
So whatever. Yeah, so whatever. I have goading attack, so what it'll do is, if I hit him, so I'm going to try and hit him.
Mm-hmm. He has to make a save.
Yeah, he has to make a 13 wisdom saving throw if I hit him. So let me swing to hit him first.
Go for it.
12?
A 12 does not hit his AC. Now,
Well,
Charles,
mm-hmm.
do you currently have any bonds with anybody in the group?
I do. With Graf and
Okay.
with Aziza.
Now, would you like to spend one of those bonds to try and re-roll that die? Or you can save it for later.
It's kind of important to me. Yeah, it's kind of important to me, so I will.
So one shot. Good call.
Yeah, exactly. So let's try again. Ha! That's fine.
It's rough. You did
That's
not
okay.
rage, did you?
No, but I'm about to.
Okay. Is that now?
That is now. It's a bonus action.
Yes.
So...
Really
Alright.
quick. Nowhere on the screen do I have what people have been rolling. So if you could just say what you get.
Sure.
Yeah.
Definitely will from now on. So, as I am...
Those in order were a 12 to hit and a 7 to hit, neither of which hits. So.
Yep. So, I have to roll a d8 to figure out what happens when I rage, because it is not under my control.
Yeah.
6.
For those
is...
interested at home, Charles, as Core, is playing a wild magic barbarian. It's all the fun of being a wild magic sorcerer, but instead you just hit stuff really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be nervous?
All right, until my rage ends, everyone within 10 feet of me has a +1 bonus to AC. Every ally within 10 feet of me has a +1 to AC.
And how does that manifest?
So how that manifests? As soon as he gets mad, he swings, he misses, and then he refocuses himself, kind of cleansing breaths.
I would have liked to have that +1 before I almost got tentacled.
Yeah, it would be nice. But now you do. But he just breathes out, and he becomes deathly focused. And as he does, everyone within 10 feet, which I think is all of you?
Yes, all of us.
Yes.
You are surrounded by kind of dancing lights around you that distract enemies. So that's why it gives you a +1 to your AC. That's the end of my turn.
So he roars, and out comes these motes of light that surround all of you.
Definitely magical. And that's the end of my turn.
He's super good at magic. All right, and now it's Noodle Boy's turn again.
I will remind you about the +1.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Don't touch me, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm
was
actually
hoping that-
literally right now being like, oh, don't, yeah.
Right now, it's going to do 2 attacks. One against the barbarian that just hit it. So let's see here.
Yep, that's
It's
fine.
an unarmed strike. Does a 5 hit your AC?
No.
It doesn't matter anyway, because a natural 1 always misses in D&D 5e. And a natural 20 always hits. And then it's going to make another attack at you.
Oh,
You
him
did
for
1d20, right? Okay, I did. Yeah, no. So it just angrily swipes twice at you
Wow.
and misses terribly. But then it just looks over to you, Graf, and as it does, you see a black pulse of its tentacle and curl into, and as it happens, you feel something siphon from you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I can't help you there.
12
A
plus.
12 plus makes it.
Okay.
Nice.
So you do not take this damage. Nope, you're good.
Nice.
Flex,
So-
flex, flex, flex.
Yeah.
It like starts to squeeze in to try to drain at you, and you just flex out of it, and it kind of pops the grip a little bit, then it tightens back up. All right, that ends its turn. Marty, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like to. Okay, so I need to get a little closer. So
You can move through allies in 5-foot spaces. You just can't end your turn on them.
okay, then I'm going to move over to the left side of Graph,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attempt to attack with my booming blade.
Ooh, okay, sure.
Okay.
No, you don't. Just click the attack. Which may
That
hit.
will definitely hit.
Awesome.
What
Okay.
was it?
That is a 21
Excellent.
for 9 slashing damage. So you dig into this thing, and it like cries out as you cut into it with your scimitar for nearly max damage. 4 max damage, of course.
Whew.
Yep.
And as you do, you see that its eyes focus on you.
Oh dear.
It is as you hit it. Also, you notice that from her sword, a sort of shimmering energy slams into the thing and then transfers from her blade into it, and it is now surrounded by a shimmering pulse of energy. Do you have anything else to do on your turn, Marty?
No.
Marty.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter into my blade song.
Ah, okay. What does that look like for you?
Whirly.
So lots of spinnies.
Yes.
Would you describe it as a spinning bladed dance of death?
Yes. Yes, actually, exactly. Yeah, a whirling dervish of death.
I too like Drizzt Do'Urden novels. So
Nice.
Oh, called out.
Don't you judge me.
Hey, Denitra, real quick.
Yeah.
You are within a 5 feet range of a strike of that creature.
Mhm.
To really utilize Booming Blade effectively, you may want to move at least 5 feet away in case to make the effect of the cantrip actually happen.
no, so
Oh.
5-foot range is exactly where she is right now.
That's why I'm saying moving away from it. So if it wants to go after it, that it has to move.
Okay, you
Because
could do
that
that.
triggers the cantrip.
Mhm.
You could do that. However, it would provoke an opportunity attack from it if you do.
Okay.
I will say this: it can't move right now without losing its grapple with Graph. So it's already kind of set in place.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna stay put then.
Okay.
Well, other than the whirling.
You're gonna stay put
Other
like
than-
a top. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Azazia, it is your turn.
Well, then I'm going to back up just a little bit and
All right.
begin to chant in. What was that?
If you back up 5 feet, you provoke an opportunity attack because you were within 5 of it.
Oh, I can't just do like the 1 5 foot to move out of its range.
That's unfortunately a 3.5. You could take your action to disengage, but that's your action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
That's
will
that's
just-
4th edition and 3.5, I think.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I will begin to chant in Celestial and activate and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You are within melee, so rolling that will be at disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
So there's one. That's a shame. So the 12 unfortunately misses.
Okay.
Dang, that was...
Yeah. A 12 and then a 20.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
Such is the way.
Yeah, this is the way. So you go to release the blast, but you're a little close for comfort, and like Graph kind of shifts right into your way as you go to fire the blast, and you aim it up, and it actually strikes into the ceiling and brings like a tiny bit of rock down falling from the distance.
I'm sorry, I can't control myself. I'm tentacled.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Did you want to use your movement or a bonus action?
Well, if I use my movement, then it'll evoke attack of opportunity, correct?
It has the ability to, yes.
Yeah, I guess I will. I need to. I'll need to be out of range for the future.
Okay. So pop back. And if, let's see, I will go ahead and it will make an... It can only make a single unarmed strike at you because of rules. So it's going to swing. Does an 11 hit your AC?
Negative 14.
Then it swings impotently as just as Graf got in your way, as it goes to swing at you, Graf's like, no, and pulls the tentacle and goes, yeah. Ah,
We are
You're
dancing.
in here with me.
we dance the dance of death. Graf, it is your turn. You are
Ah!
currently grappled. You can still fight. You just can't move right now.
Yeah. Son of a motherfucker. Okay. Honestly, I guess. Do I get two punchy punches, or just one? How does
So as a monk, you have your martial arts, which means that if you are wielding a monk weapon and you use an attack with your main action, you can bonus action do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Or if you spend a key point,
Yeah.
you can bonus action pop, 2 hits.
Okay. Can I do bonus and no?
Yeah, bonus is in addition to your move and your standard action.
It's like
So you could hit with your main attack, and then you could bonus action hit twice if you spend a key point, or once if you don't.
okay. Question answered. I messed up the map. Let me fix that.
No
I-
worries.
I think I fixed it. All right. Then I am gonna just try and swipe it with the pointy end of my spear first, and I just roll a die, right?
Go right ahead. You roll a d20 plus your attack bonus modifier, which is pretty hefty for you, if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. What is my
16.
extra one?
That's just on the die. I believe you have a +5.
Is it Dex or Strength, or is it the other things? Just for future for me.
For future, it depends on the weapon that you're wielding. You said you have a spear?
Yeah.
Spears are a strength weapon.
Okay. Then I mean they're both +6 or
Yeah.
+4 depending on the thing.
Mm.
So it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
so
I just
you'd-
want to know for the future.
You would be
Yeah.
doing a +6 on your weapon attack,
Yeah.
and then a +4 for the damage.
Okay. Oh, that is my next question. So
Okay.
now I roll what?
At third level, well, it's a spear, right?
Yeah.
1d6, I believe.
Now,
Well-
I will tell you this as well, though. Since you are a Kensei, if you attack not using your spear and you hit him with your attack action with just your fist, you get a +2 bonus to your AC until the start of your next turn. That's one of your things, your agile parry.
Okay, so just hold the spear. The spear's like, I sure am cool, and the fist is like, that's nice.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to do.
It's basically it's a choice. Either you hit with your cool weapon, or you don't hit with your cool weapon. You kick him and you leave your weapon to defend with.
Mhm.
Okay. But he can't attack me back unless at all, right?
Not
right
until
now.
his turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then yeah, I'll kick him instead. I like more damages. If that's
Okay.
all right.
You want to deal more damage, or you want to get the AC bonus?
Let's do more damage.
Okay, then hit him with the spear.
Okay. So that's just 1d4 + 4, yeah?
Well, no, your spear is
That's
going
deflect
to
missile.
be.
Sorry, wrong thing. Go ahead, keep talking.
Your spear should be, I believe it's a D6 one-handed or a D8 two-handed. Is that right?
Correct.
Thank you. So if you wield it two-handed, which you can, you hit for a D8 + 4.
10.
Nice. A mighty blow struck against this fearsome foe. And now you still have a bonus action. Would you like to kick once or kick twice?
I'm gonna go ahead and use that key point.
Go
Just why
for
not?
it. Make 2 unarmed strike attacks.
That's 6s instead of 8s, yeah?
Yeah, but you have to
Mhm.
hit first, so roll to hit.
Oh yeah.
This isn't 4th edition. You don't just get to deal damage with your
Aw.
flurry of blows.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's a miss. Go ahead and try with your next one.
12. 12.
That with a +4 will hit.
Okay. So then I rolled just one because I missed one.
Yeah, and I believe you roll a d4 as your current martial art die.
I think so, yeah.
1.
Yeah,
Plus
it's
Okay.
damage.
Well, +4 is 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So 15 damage altogether.
15 damage in 1 round. Not a bad round considering you even missed an attack.
Monks are all about all the damages.
All right. And so without a movement option, you are done for your turn. Jorah, it is your turn. You saw Graf just as he's like wrapped up by this thing, he instead like spun his spear, struck it in the head, went to kick it once, missed, but then did the round side and hit it with the side. You're muted.
So I am impressed, but I am moving away towards
Yeah.
to the spot where that brick is.
Mhm.
And just it gives me a little more space from the creature. And I'm going to cast.
If you cast a spell, you won't get your sneak attack damage.
That's fine for
Okay.
right now.
All right, go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Really quick. I get 1 key point per level, question mark?
Yes,
Okay.
So you currently
exclamation point.
2.
Yeah.
An 18 will hit for 1 fire damage as you singe one of its tentacles just a little. You need to push to talk if you're pushed to
Yeah,
talk.
I know. And then what I shall do is just start jeering at it, insulting it from a distance. I'm trying to see if I can get it to like move towards me. So I'll scream at it in Infernal and curse its origins.
Yeah, mom!
Yeah.
Your mum's a hoe. But its abyssal soul's like.
Yeah.
He's like, how dare you say that about my mom?
Hmm.
You say something that to anybody else seems completely undiscernible, unless you guys have Infernal.
Not
Yeah,
I.
so something completely indiscernible.
Mhm.
The other thing kind of quirks its head at you as it's singed, and it doesn't seem to have its attention diverted. You get the feeling it didn't understand you.
Okay. That's fair.
With that, it is going to be Kor's turn again.
Cool. It's my turn. I'm raging. You know what I'm gonna do, but I think the first thing it's gonna do is move up to here and swing from, above, just so that.
Sure.
So he is going to swing. He's going to do it very recklessly. So if it attacks me before the start of my next turn, it has advantage.
Oh, you're a juicy target now. Okay.
Yes, I am. Please look at me. I mean,
Pay no attention to that other person.
should have rolled 1.
It's 1. It's an 8, which misses. A 10 also misses.
Wow.
Oh.
Just
Ooh,
such rolls.
the dice
that
rolls
fun.
are not in your favor today.
That is a-okay.
So you still miss, but your effect is still up, I believe.
Yeah, certainly. So everybody has a +1 to AC no matter what. I was just looking to see if I had any bonus actions. I don't believe I have any. Just double check.
I believe rage is your only one for right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
With that, you go to swing at this thing after you climb yourself out of the
Poo
out of the
water.
refuse, and you go to swing recklessly, but it's a little too reckless, and you slip because your feet are slick and completely miss
Just
what would have
missed
been a
it.
decapitating blow.
Ugh.
That's fine. Does it look like it's looking at me?
It sees you do that and sees an opening, so yes, it does look at you. Charles, you are going to get 1. Oh wait, hold on. Yep, it's going to multi-attack you, which
Okay.
is 1 tentacle attack and 2 unarmed strikes for it right now.
That sounds about right.
Yep. Let's see what these are. These are all +6 to hits. Yes.
Has a good chance. Yep.
All of those hit.
I think all of those would hit everybody.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't add the modifier, which is a +4.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's fine. Let's go.
So Charles, one of its tentacles lashes around you. I'm going to give you the damage individually because, of course, your rage is going to reduce.
Yep.
This is non-magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's magical anyway. It's all bludgeoning damage. So
Yeah.
Oddly, I just got the pop-up feature to work, so I can use my character sheet now.
Nice.
all right. So a 7, a 7, and a 5 reduced to 3, 3, and 2. So a total of 8 damage for you.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
It's still
Alright.
ouchies.
And
That's
you are
fine.
now also grappled as
Okay.
it wraps that tendril around you.
Oh, gross.
I have it right where I want it.
That milky tendril. It's gross, right? It's terrible, right?
It's good.
Marty, it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna attempt to hit it again with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a
Unsurprisingly,
25.
that's a natural 20 for a crit, so you hit.
Yay.
Let's see
Okay.
if does the damage come through from. You may have to hit it twice.
You're going to have to roll an
Uh,
additional d6.
Okay. How do I do that?
Well, also what you could do in roll 20, if you click on scimitar, it should roll the crit damage.
You mean D&D Beyond?
No, I mean like so. Here, let me show you that.
Oh, I see.
So if you click the highlighted
hmm.
scimitar, you should be able to get that kind of roll.
Ah,
But
I
right now, just roll me. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
9 plus 3 for a total of 12.
Yep.
You strike into this thing another mighty blow, and it. I assume you're using Booming Blade again, so it continues to course with energy.
She said yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if she cute or not.
So with that, you still have a bonus and movement if you want to use either.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Azazia, it is your turn.
Okay. Then now that I am not within melee range, I will again begin to chant in Celestial and Eldritch Blast.
A Celestial Blast. Go for it. Oof.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, a 9 misses its armor class, so that does not hit.
What
Okay.
the fuck, feathers?
And then for a bonus action, I will, if I may, have my eyes begin to glow. Again, chant Celestial, and I will cast Healing on the onto Graph.
Okay. Which spell? Oh, you're
s-
using your racial or your
Yeah, Healing
class trait.
Light. I have 3 d6s that I can spend on healing. Oh, sorry, 4 d6s that I can spend on healing per turn or per long rest.
Right. All right. And you heal for a d6, a 6 total. So Graph gets 6 points of HP back.
Does that mean I have +1, or am I just capped out again?
You can't overheal. You're capped.
Cool. Never mind.
See,
Good
it's
job.
fine.
Thanks for that.
Graph, you're up.
All right. I mean, it worked pretty good last time, but I like feeling good, so I'm gonna use the punchiness. I'm gonna hold my staff and be like, "You did good, but hold on," and just punch him.
Okay.
So I do a.
Punch.
I'm gonna. I think I can. Just click this. Yeah.
A 22 will hit.
Cool.
So then you can click on the damage on your character sheet or on Roll20. I think you don't have Roll20 up, or you do?
I'm gonna use this one so that it shows up in the chatty doodle. So
Okay.
where is that thing on here?
Should be right next to it.
Oh yeah. Totally blind. Nope, that's the same thing. Oh,
Well, if you attack again, you'll hit again.
that's not the one I want. Sorry.
The damage should be to the right of it.
I did click that and it was like, no, you have some 20s again. So clearly it just wants me to hit really hard. It's 4s, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just
D4s.
one.
Mhm.
Give me that 1d4 plus 4.
7.
All right. So this is the killing blow against this thing. Where do you punch it? How do you punch it? I
gonna
refuse to
punch
say
it-
that other phrase.
I'm gonna punch it like right in one of its big hollow eyes. Just like
Ooh.
reach in and like brain mangle and rip it out.
Yuck.
So,
Very
Graf,
nice.
you stand over this thing. It's got both of you wrapped up. It's flailing angrily at you, and as you go to like stab it, you're like, he doesn't get the spear. He doesn't deserve the spear. You just punch, and then you twist your hand inside its eye socket, and the head just kind of goes a little bit, like, and then the thing just goes limp, and the tendrils fall off of you as it falls into the water. Gone.
All right, I think that's that. You got that thing over there?
At that point, like Jorah has turned away and is using her mage hand to make those gems kiss.
All right, and as you do, it explodes. No, you see a flash of light, and oh hells, where's this one?
So that was pretty good. I like lean over towards Marty, like, you know what? You're actually pretty good with that sword. I thought you were gonna be kind of a powder puff.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I have been training since I was a young girl.
Yeah, it shows. Good job.
But
Yeah, Marty, how old are you now?
oh goodness gracious, look. Ask me next time. I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, you're an elf, so would you say that you're an elf that's of age?
How old would that be? Like 40?
Like 100,
Yeah,
if you're an
100.
elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
that of age.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 98.
So in your mind, I would imagine, Graf, you're like, no, since you were a kid, so like, 10 years in your brain.
Yeah.
And in her brain, she's like, I've been training for 80 years.
Exactly.
But
Mountains have crumbled.
if we are quite done, can we get out of here? It's quite smelly.
And
Up
only
for
the
it?
worst from all the viscera.
Oh yeah.
Your
Mhm.
blade right now, Marty, is gross. You cut into that thing real deep.
I like
Yeah, it's like nasty.
go to wipe my hand on the wall, look at the wall, go, not gonna help.
Yeah, like
You think the brains or the poo smells worse? Probably the poo.
probably the boo.
I agree.
Most likely.
I wasted a 20 on messing up.
I'm going to do a dramatic swipe of my blade to hopefully dislodge some of the gross off of my scimitar.
You're going to do the Ghost of Tsushima
Coolly.
Queen?
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Nice. Make a performance check, since I know you're trained in it.
Oh my gosh.
2. Much
Seven.
better.
And then she fumbles. I rolled a 7.
you go to flick it, and you nearly miss, or you nearly lose the hilt of the blade because it got a little slicker than you thought, and you like, and you catch it. You just do the,
It's like,
you
no.
you get the cloth and you wipe it.
Yeah,
So-
she's like, oh, never mind. No fancy stuff. Let's just.
It's alright. Feathers missed like 2 times with that blast thing.
Hey, you got in my way, and I didn't want to hit you, so I made
Yeah,
up for it, didn't I?
That sounds like an excuse, but I do appreciate the healing. So we're all like,
wasn't
hey, Jorah.
wasn't really a big deal.
Yeah. Hey, Jorah, you see anything cool?
Yeah. How do we? All these walls kind of look the same. I'm not sure how to get out of here.
We didn't go very far, right?
A few minutes, I think, with
No,
it.
you guys, well, you were within 60 feet when you used your detect magic,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I mean, from the entrance, from the manhole.
So we're trying to get out. Where do we go? And did Jorah see anything?
That's what James is getting ready for me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking for what happens when the gems kiss.
All right, then.
Found it. All right. In your mind, you hear another riddle play, and it says, "Though you found it here, that's rough. Now it's time to prove you're tough. To the arena, ancient, go and square off versus a mortal foe."
No. I recite it as it's speaking in my ear or in my head, and then I go, "We need to get to the arena right now." And then I just kind of like head back towards the ladder for the manhole cover. I was like,
Alright.
"Come on, quickly!"
Following.
I'm following.
Follow.
I'm kind of musing aloud as we walk. You know, if we are facing those elf bitches, then we could just, like, put some poo on ourselves and they probably wouldn't want to touch us.
Ugh, I don't want to put any more gross or stinky things on me than I have to.
I don't
This
want
day has
to
been
say
very trying.
that you just proved my point, but you did.
Ugh. Couldn't we just get more of that poison soup and put...
It's fine, it's fine. Jor's right, we should go.
Mhm.
Fast,
Yeah,
fast, fast.
Jorah's already off.
Yep.
All right. At this point, I would like you all to make me some sort of check to see how fast you get there, because I'm trying to track your time.
Sure.
Do you guys have any idea what kind of check you'd like to make? I know that you guys aren't trained in survival.
Oh, yeah.
Athletics.
You
is
are?
fast.
Wait.
I'd like to go with acrobatics because of my ability to get up and out, and
We will make this a skill challenge that will
Yeah,
either
makes
be
sense.
good timing or poor timing. So how's
Okay.
that?
I'm good with
Okay.
acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics? Okay. So, Michelle, have you played with a skill challenge yet?
Not really.
Okay. So here's how it works. I'm going to set a number of successes and a number of failures that will either make you pass or fail the skill challenge. This skill challenge will base on how fast you get to the next point and what way you're able to take to get there. What a skill challenge works as is every player makes a particular check. They can choose what kind of check and try to describe what way that they're using that check in order to help expedite the process. For example, someone trained in survival would say, "I'm able to find the shortest route from point A to point B by being able to pick up on signs while tracking." Acrobatics and athletics are both completely worthwhile. So if you would like to make an athletics check, I would say it's something to the effect of you find a way that's barred, and rather than going around, you try to muscle your way through it.
Okay.
Would you like to try to make an athletics check for that?
Sure.
Okay.
James.
Yes.
So I have the Blade song, which increases my walking speed. Should I? What do I need to roll, or is this relevant to the information right now?
As far as the skill challenge would go, not necessarily, but you could leverage it if you're trying to use another skill. Because your blade song lasts
Okay.
what? A minute? Hour? 10 minutes? I forget.
I think it's
1 minute.
So,
It might have faded by the time that this
yeah,
happens.
most likely.
Okay.
How about, like, that... Because she brought it up. How about, like, monks have a little bit faster moving speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to
You
play in
do,
at
the
all,
rogue
or-
does, and the... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Cat emergency. Sorry, folks.
Yeah,
It's all good.
So,
Understandable.
The thing about the skill challenge is we all are doing it, so like your speed, you'll just get there, and then that'll just
Yeah.
be you. So it's
But
got to be
if-
like
like holding the place in line, like, we're here, where are your friends? They're gonna be here.
right
so you're going 1v5. No.
until they get here, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's chat some more while we figure out.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I'm looking through all my skills and I don't. Basically, like, if I can talk my way through it, maybe there's a way. But I'm still working that in my head how to describe it.
Okay.
Do
We
you have a
could try
quibble
and-
check?
Barge into a building and take an elevator. So you can try and if Jorah knows where Jorah knows where maybe an elevator or a quick way up is that maybe we can't get to. Maybe we could talk our way in it.
Okay, yeah.
You could use, Arcana if you had it. You could look for you know, those bridges that do have featherfall, maybe that could help. Or we could probably find something with Arcana, maybe.
We just splat.
Especially in Eberron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception
I-
could help by finding a shortcut.
I like all of these.
Yeah. Core is basically Hank Hill.
Okay.
He smashes people,
Propane
and he has
and propane
smashing
accessories.
people accessories. So he has athletics, and
Okay.
that's about it.
You gonna try to clear a path, maybe?
I certainly can.
Okay.
But
Go ahead and give me a roll, and let's see how it goes. Athletics.
well, are we doing the rule where you can only do one? Like I am the only one who can do athletics?
That's correct.
Then I probably shouldn't, because I don't know who has whatever else skill. I can try something else. Because
Well, how many rages do you have a day?
2 more,
I mean,
so I have 3 total.
you could always get advantage on that athletics, and I will allow for guidance.
Well, no, I'm just saying that if I roll athletics, no one else can, and I know that's how some other, I guess,
That's how someone else could do something. So you're trying to. Okay. Well, let's get it rolling. Let's figure out who goes first and have them give it a shot.
Mhm.
I have a suggestion. If once we get up back into the city, it's a thing I'd like to see if I can find the nearest. If I can see the kids roaming around in the streets again, like the street urchins, I would like to have a conversation with them real quick, and use a bit of deception.
Okay, I could allow for that.
Yeah.
So as you're going through, you notice the kids still playing, and you move over to them. And what's the deception? How are you deceiving them?
Well, my deception is either deception or persuasion, really. But it would be trying to let the kids know that there are several groups that have these crystals, and that they have a lot of money in their pockets.
So you're tricking them into slowing down the other groups.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I will allow that as a potential success. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Okay.
And I pray for guidance.
Ah.
You have a guidance. Roll a d4.
Okay. Thank you for that, because that should have been a much better roll. Oh, I gotta get that turn order out of my way. There we go. So 12.
A 12 is enough to succeed on the first check.
Yay. Okay.
All right. So you have 1 success,
Mhm.
and you need to get 2 more. All right. Who's going next? You've managed to convince these children that those crystals are really worth a lot of money.
Or just that they have stuff in their pockets and they're
Sure.
not paying attention to it because of the crystal.
But you do also recall that if their crystal gets disconnected far
Mhm.
enough from them,
Oh,
it
yeah.
auto-tunes.
Everything's shiny.
Just take everything; it'll slow them down.
Mhm.
My plus modifier for both acrobatics and athletics is the same. So if you want to do athletics, Charles, I could do acrobatics.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. What are you going to do for acrobatics, Graph?
Let's say that we come across a gate that's in the way or something, and like you said, we could go around, or I could just like parkour off of the buildings and go over it, unlock it, and let us through. Not unlock.
All right.
Because I can't unlock things probably.
And this is where I'm going to give you how you can modify these sorts of things. So you do monk stuff.
Yeah.
You have Step of the Wind.
Which is
Yes, because I still have a key point. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That increases your ability to do acrobatic stuff like this. If you would like to spend a key point, I'll give you advantage on this acrobatics check, or you can just roll it normally.
I think I want to save it because we're about to go into a fight.
Okay, that's fair.
And I pray for guidance.
Yep.
Let's see that acrobatics check.
Okay. I lost my pop
You
up.
got this.
Rolling. I'm scared.
Okay. It initially showed up blank. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, hers seems to do that. I think it has something to do with the way that the D&D Beyond's interacting.
Well, I have it popped out. So
All
I
right,
probably
so
have
that
to go through
will
another little
a 15
connector.
succeeds on its own. If you were to add the guidance, you'd succeed even more. So that is enough. You managed to just parkour your way up and over top of the fence and pop it from the other side and open it.
All right, you lot, let's get out of here.
All right, you start running through the streets. You're trying to make your way up to a higher level because you were in the sewers, so of course you're still in the lower streets. The ancient arena that was described to you, Jorah.
Mhm.
Cats are being real obnoxious, apparently.
Don't pay attention to the internet. Pay attention to me.
Yes.
Okay.
They're probably eating our food like assholes. Anyway, so you make your way through. You are finding your way to that arena, but you are still a few levels below it. You need one more success in order to pass. What would you guys like to do to try to get up there?
All right.
I can go for persuasion and try and persuade someone to let us into like maybe a building with a staircase, access to.
There are actual elevators in Eberron.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then if I don't know how it takes to use an elevator, if you have to be a citizen or if you have to pay or stuff like that, but we're trying to persuade our way into said elevators.
All right. In that case, God, that thing was covered too. In that case, would you like to make me a persuasion check or any other charisma-based check? What were you looking at?
Yeah, I was thinking persuasion. Talk my way into the elevator.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me that roll.
And I will of course pray for guidance.
Of course.
You can do it.
It's 14.
14.
With a D. Only one, so a total of 15.
A 15 is enough to pass.
Nice.
Oh,
So
sweet.
with that 15, you are able to convince someone in one of the nicer lower district areas. It's kind of like cordoned off so that people who are well-to-do can go up and down as they please. But you manage to just charm your way right through it. And you guys make it into the elevator. You start shooting up to the exact right floor. You're right at the entrance of the place. You've successfully made it there with time to spare.
Nice.
Woo!
We're all out of breath. Like, we're here. We're here.
We got it.
I'm so fucking glad we don't have to shit.
So, since we
I look
have-
around and I ask, where's the water closet? We'd like to clean up a little bit.
Oh, it's all still filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I, on the other hand, am gonna stay disgusting.
Yeah, I don't care about
Throw them off their rhythm.
that. But yeah, I guess now we wait. Do you know how long we're gonna wait there? Would it perchance be an hour?
I pull out the rules again. Is there anything in the rules?
Oh, sure. That's a good idea.
About what? What are you asking? Ask a full question.
Well, we have arrived at the area. Is there anything in the rules that say we need to check in with a specific person once we arrived so that they know we're there?
As you arrive into the arena, you see up in the top box of the arena a gnome sitting in front of a pedestal. It has a gem on the inside of it and a glass cover over top of it.
Mhm.
And he says, the first arena visitors have arrived. We'll need to wait for your opponent. Please feel free to wait as long as you need. You are making good time by my estimation. He looks at a pocket watch that kind of has a little bit of a spark come off of it as he checks, as he hits a button for it. And then he closes it and says, if you need to rest, feel free. Based on you guys' successes, you are able to take a short rest right now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
As a short rest, what you will be able to do is you will be able to spend hit dice to regain hit points. You will also be able to recover any short rest abilities that you would have, say if you were a warlock or a monk.
Unfortunately, I did not use any of my higher level stuff yet. Well, actually, I guess I could use Cure Wounds and heal, and then it'll come back after the short rest.
Sure. So if you would like to heal somebody, feel free to do just that.
Does anybody need healing?
I am 6 off of max. I was just gonna rest and get it though. But if you want to
Yeah.
just do it, then I don't even have to
Okay,
worry
free
about it.
heals.
Yep.
You actually capped me out the first time you healed me, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm only 6 down, so this will probably do it.
So that's 2d8.
Plus,
Just because
like, something.
I'm not super
Mhm.
familiar with it, do I get that key point back, or is that a full rest thing?
It's
Oh.
a short rest thing.
Yes, it
You
is.
do
Heck
get it
yeah.
back.
Just like the thing that I was trying to do but missed. But that's
Are we
fine. I got
the
it back.
only ones in the arena, or are there people that are working there?
10 total hit points.
You're currently the only people
Thank you,
in
I am.
the arena.
Okay.
It is an older arena, and it was cordoned off for the event today.
Mhm.
Does that fill your health
Yep.
up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, you probably couldn't hear me. Yeah, I only had 6 down, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, then I will thank you
Apologies,
very
give
much.
me a moment here.
That's all good.
That seems like a fair amount.
He's deciding who's going to murder us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, murder.
I don't want to jinx
Uh,
us, but for someone who didn't train for a year, we did pretty fucking good, don't you think?
Well, I've been
guys,
training for a while.
one of you roll me a d6, please. I'll take the first one that hits the table.
Nice.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, that's from before. Okay, that's
That-
for the
yeah,
2d8. I thought it was rolled.
All
Hey,
right,
there you go.
the first one to hit was a 2, which is a 1 because I wanted a 1d3. Yeah, so you're fighting who I think you are.
Seems good.
Jorah's just kind of looking around and just waiting to kind of see if there's anybody else that is like helping run the tournament so that she wants to strike up a conversation about the other contestants.
Is there anything in the rules that say we can screw with the arena before people get there?
There is the moderator up top. He's watching. You could certainly ask.
Yeah.
And there is a no cheating clause.
But
There
if
is a
it's
no
in,
caught cheating clause. It's very
if it's
implicitly
in
no
the
caught cheating.
rules that we can screw with the arena because we got there first, it's not cheating.
When you ask, he says, unfortunately, it's against the rules to modify the arena to your benefit just because you're early. What you get instead is you get a short rest out of it.
I mean, yes, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get
I
caught,
just
you can
go
do
and
it.
take a
But I
shit
have
in the
no
middle
stealth
of
at
the
all.
arena. Just kidding.
Nice.
Everyone else is like, will you please stop with the shit stuff? Thank you.
This is getting to be a pattern. We're getting worried. Oh, hell yeah. That's definitely who I'm choosing for the picture for this.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. No, not that. That looks like somebody's definite art. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. That'll be fine. Give me just a moment here.
Who do you think they had to go put that crystal down in the sewer like that? And how much do you think they paid them? And do you think I could get that job next year if it was a lot?
Well, of course, says maybe that'll be our job if we get in.
Oh yeah, make the new initiates go through all the shitty places to put the clues.
I don't know if I would want to do that. I feel like that would be extra mean. If someone designed this first this year, out of spite, I would like to meet them.
You guys are having fun. You, as you're talking, what was the last thing you said there? I apologize.
About making the new initiates do this job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
Like,
says,
it's going to be our job.
tends to be the trackers who put things down because they're the ones who know where to hide things that are harder to find.
Fair enough.
I must say, I'm rather impressed. You all found everything rather quickly, which belies a certain innate strength in your ability to find things. Definitely a good talent to have as a Wayfinder.
It's even in the name.
Exactly
indeed.
so.
Do we
Was
get
it-
extra points for that?
No, unfortunately, just the rest. But
fair.
I will say that you're making good time. I know of only 2 other groups that are in the position you're in right now.
Are you
And then
tracking
you
them?
all hear, well, I guess I'd say it's more like 3. And you hear clink, clink, clink of
Ah!
cowboy boots walking into the arena.
Oh, it's Dual Wands himself.
I like his hat.
Actually, to be more specific, ma'am, the name is Brad. Brad Hasten Cantrip McGurvin.
Oh,
Nice.
I made up this name. I hope you all appreciate it. I'm pretty tickled.
Of course, trying to figure out what it means, like his name.
Where you get that name from? Your mom give it to you.
Made it myself.
All right.
it's lovely.
Oh,
Any-
wow. Thank you, ma'am. That's right nice of you to say.
Any particular
And I hope
reason?
you won't hold it against me when, after I win, I go on to win the rest of the competition. I'll try to go pretty easy on you.
I do appreciate it.
What
Good.
were you saying, Michelle?
I was asking if there was any particular reason he chose that name.
Why? Because I'm the fastest wand draw out here.
Saying you don't draw them until you need them.
Why would
That's
I?
a type. It's a type of artificer.
You see that
What?
his hand like does one of those little crunch things around the where his wand is sitting, and I'm not gonna zoom in on the art that I found for this because I don't want to mess with somebody, but if you're on the page you can look and it's pretty fun. He says, me and my 3 good associates are going to have y'all clear out after we're done. No harm, no nothing, of course.
3?
Where's this art?
I'm loading you guys into the page now.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay. Oh.
Love you, 2-minute tabletop. You're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't we supposed to have 5?
Oh, well, unfortunately, one of my friends ran into he scratches his head, accident along the way, so it's just the 4 of us right now. He's resting up. He needed to be taken to the medic, but being taken to a medic outside a team kind of disqualifies you.
Oh,
That's good to know.
Did we see this group earlier? Or was this the brigands group?
This is not the brigands group. This is the group with the wandslinger.
Okay.
So they're not disqualified because why? Because he's just resting, not actually a cleric.
He was the holder.
You'll notice in the rules that if one of your party members gets injured to the point where you need outside help to heal, that person is disqualified, but the rest of you can move on.
Okay.
Because it could be just one person with the crystal if you get here.
Got
As
it.
long as the person with the crystal is not the one who's injured. And you see a shining crystal in his second holster.
Goodness. With a wand or just the crystal?
Yeah, it's kind of stuck in there with the wand.
All right.
Nice.
I had another question. I forget what it was. If.
For the record, you can't procure them. They're etched in place wherever you find them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you touch to him and then.
Yeah, you attune to them.
Okay.
At this point, I would like all of you to drag your characters onto the map on the left side, please.
1 second. I had a question.
Absolutely.
Where did it go? Oh no, it's gone again.
Your question? Or the
Yeah,
map?
it was like something about he said so I'm actually asking him, like, what do you mean when you defeat us you're gonna go on? Isn't this the end?
What? No, there's still one more piece of the competition, I think. Otherwise, we'd be back in the center, because that's where it ends. There's a race to the finish. Remember what they said?
It really seems like they just keep moving the events around.
I do declare it is in fact quite a chase around that they're giving us, but at the same time can't hurt but so much after all. I'm having a good time. He spins the wand on his finger and catches it and then reholsters it. This holster looks like it has absolutely no business holding this wand. By the way, it looks like a gun holster, but the wand stays.
It's magic.
Yeah,
I see.
it's magic.
Should we be arranging ourselves or just be there?
Feel free to arrange
Yeah.
yourselves however you feel.
Does his wand have like special like pistol grips on them just so he can like hold them? You know, and have the
Yeah.
wand-
And in fact, it has a little finger loop. He didn't do anything dexterous by spinning it. There was a loop there.
Excellent. Okay.
Cora's just ready. Like, why are we not fighting? That's what Cora's thinking. He's like, I'll just step right here.
Alright.
Jorah kind of like would like to get everyone's attention to kind of look around because it looks like there's spiky stuff, there's holes, there's a big pit in the middle.
There's blood.
That's a fan. That's a fan in that. I'm gonna step back to where I was.
So yeah, so Jorah would just kind of like get a good lay of the land and see if there's any like weird terrain to avoid. Is that blood staining the floor in places?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I don't want to step.
Remember,
in the blood
everything's
pile.
not necessarily in the same order. So just because you got here doesn't mean people haven't been here before you.
Mm.
And with that, I would like everybody to roll Initiatavo.
Hmm.
Jorah, make an investigation check since you said you wanted to look around for traps.
Yeah, I think I do.
You notice that there is a pitfall right here. And you notice that there is some sort of swinging arm mechanism right here.
Okay. I get in real close to my partners and I tell them, first of all, don't turn your heads to look where I'm describing, but just kind of get this in your head. And I beckon Marty to get up close.
Okay.
And I describe the north of this central pit, between the column with the spikes, there is a large, looks like a 10-foot pit trap. So if you are going to try to circle around, go along the far outside wall. Do not circle around the space that is near the center. And then what was at the bottom, James?
At the bottom, you see a spinning blade that looks really terrifying. Oh, wait, are you saying the pit trap?
This one.
There's nothing at the bottom there. What you see is like a hook, a hinge arm that looks like it would swat out and knock you in. And if you look over the pit with the fan in it,
Yeah.
you do notice that there's a safety net over the fan.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness. But still.
But it's still
You don't
like
wanna go
30
in there.
feet down.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't trust a safety net.
Yeah, and so she points is like, and by that pool of blood on the south end, south end, right there, there looks to be a mechanism that might knock you into the hole. So basically, go around the wide way.
Okay.
Well, that is really good to know. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jorah calmly just kind of backs up.
Back it up. Just back it up.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, I will roll initiative for these boys.
All right, I
Hey.
forgot to do the thing.
I have a ridiculously bad initiative rolls today, but it's okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, mine
I don't
is
know why I
bad.
keep going.
What
for it.
is that?
What's what?
Pouring.
That's my drink.
Making a
Oh,
lot of
man.
noise there, lady.
Eventually, mine's gonna show up on the turn order.
Wow, someone's got a 0? What?
No, I have to add them in
Oh,
manually.
okay.
You roll a 0. You just don't get the go. Fuck you.
You never get to play. You're done.
So
Game over. You lose.
that's
Go
what
home.
happens when your stat hits 0.
I mean,
It's true.
you're not wrong.
I rolled a 4, and I have, I think, a 4 additional.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, that is that.
Yeah, like I have a +3 to my initiative, but I sucked it, so
But it didn't show up, so I'm like,
It's It's in there. If you hover over the
It is
number,
in
it
there.
says
You
you
rolled
rolled
a
a
four.
4 and then added 4.
It's not showing up in the turn order, is what she's meaning.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have your character highlighted?
You have to
No,
highlight the
probably not.
blue, click on your blue token.
But yeah, if you do that now, he can just you'll show up in there, and then he can just adjust it. Yeah,
Good.
adjust it back
I'm
up
gonna
to
give
8.
you your 8.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you too.
Yeah, that's the one thing, especially since, if you're using D&D Beyond, you go to another tab. So it's like, it's hard to click it and not click anywhere else before you go to another tab. That's the only
Ooh,
problem.
nice 21. All right,
I don't
so
understand.
What?
I don't understand why I'm rolling so high
Hey.
for everything, or for initiative only.
bar go smack smack. That's how the
right.
game works. All right, and with that, the judge says, "Well, if all the contestants are ready, on your mark, get set." He doesn't give you a chance to say you're ready. He just says go, and initiative occurs, and it is going to be this beastman first. He has a move speed of 30 feet. Yeah. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to make a dex save.
Because of course he is.
Oh, I clicked it in that, and that's not where I needed to click it. Oh, well. Well, do you guys trust me? Because he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Throw
Yeah,
it
we
directly
trust
into pit. Doesn't
you.
matter. Pit now revealed. All right, DM.
Here, I'll roll it. Let's see.
It's fine. I'm just.
We believe you.
Shit. Yeah.
DC 11 anyway. So he steps on it. Here's a click, jumps back, howls as the floor falls out here, and you see a giant pit, and he just kind of looks around like, shit, now how do I get over?
You don't, bitch.
All right. And with that, it is going to be Core's turn.
Thanks for the food. I was wondering how I was going to get past that pit. But now I know. I don't care. So, do you think I can stand here?
I will allow you to stand there, yes.
Tightrope.
I will allow you to
It's
move at
dangerous
half
for me
speed
anyway.
through there, yes.
I don't think that I'm going to move from here.
You,
I'm going to
You
stay
good?
right here. Yeah, I'm good.
okay.
That's fine. They can't get over here either. They can't squeeze around.
What
so.
would you like to do, Core, with your
Well,
turn?
Now it's time for rage, which I don't know what's going to happen.
Let's see that D8.
Bruh.
Core roars out and or focuses, I guess.
Got it 2.
Yeah, so he moves to there. He really concentrates, right? He starts this meditative trance. And then he disappears.
Yeah.
And he appears right here. He walks 30 feet.
Oh shit.
And I can do that on every turn. now.
What in tarnation?
That's not cheating, right?
Wow.
I'm just going
Core
to...
is best caster.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any control over it. It's great. I'm just going to reckless attack at him.
Oh jeez.
Let's see it. Roll an advantage.
So that's low, but
A 24 will in fact hit.
4. It rolled my damage already, so it is 11 plus 2, so 13 damage, because rage gives me the plus 2.
That is rough for him.
And also, it's not over.
No.
He takes 1
What's
extra
next?
damage.
Oh.
Which die is this? What did you
That's
roll?
the martial adept. So I'm using goading attack.
Goading attack. Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save. He has to make a 13. He seems unwise, but I don't know. Core's not one to tell.
Well,
Well, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me.
Well.
I'm gonna give him a little shouty voice so that I remember that.
So, yeah, I just teleport up and smash him in the face with a greatsword and say, it's you and me, in a very gunslinger style. It's you and me.
Do you
engage
tell
his-
him you'll be his huckleberry?
Oh my gosh.
No, definitely not. He's not smart enough for that.
Okay.
You engage his cowboy gene, and he's like,
Yeah.
"All right."
All right, let's see
That's
it.
the end of my turn.
All right, turn. Core doing an amazing pirouette dance over to the edge of the pit. Decided that he didn't want to stay on the pit. Thought real hard. Teleported and smacked the crap out of the main bad guy.
If only I knew that I would be able to teleport before I walked. That'd be great.
That's not how wild magic works,
Nope,
buddy.
it's not.
Marty, what are you doing?
I am going to use Witch Bolt on let's see, hold on, let me see if I have enough distance. Actually, I don't know how to do that. How do I make a line so I can see if my spell
It's the
will
little
go?
ruler. It's the dead middle of the toolbar.
Yeah, how do you do the thing you did with the segmented?
When you want to do that, what you do is you hold down left click and then you right click to initiate the line, and then you start clicking where you're going to land, and it'll make a line.
Okay.
Oh, so the guy closest to the teal hole, I would like to cast Witch Bolt on him.
Okay.
So to attempt that, so I will roll.
I
Okay.
believe that is that a 20 to hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
That.
Okay.
And then 5 lightning damage. He howls in pain as a chain of lightning appears around him. A very Palpatine-esque line drawing back to you. And what level did you cast this at, by the way?
First.
Okay. Yeah, so it's only the 1d12. So
Yeah.
Witch Bolt's a very
And,
confusing spell. It will do a number of d12s equal to the level you cast it at to start, 1d12 for every turn after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goodness. And now I'm going to
That is a wall there, drawer.
I would like to start doing my blade song.
Cool. You do your blade song, your AC increases by your intelligence modifier, and you get Constitution saving throws at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. One of these guys goes. He's going to run up to you, Charles, and attempt
Yep.
or Core, and attempt to hit you with let's make it a short sword attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll on this off screen just so that I don't have to type
fine.
and it makes it quicker. Or maybe I'm not, because it looks like it only rolls 20s. No, it rolls 19s as well. Okay, there's
Okay.
a 5. Yeah, so it rolled a nat 20.
That's fine. Bring it on.
Let's see. And it does a total of... have to roll the crit damage here. It does a total of 7 damage, reduced to 3 because you're raging. Next up is the gunslinger. And the gunslinger is going to use his main action to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Oh,
think.
Please make me, I believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
if you hold on to your space.
That does
Probably
not
not.
beat his DC.
Yep. That's fine.
Which means that you are pushed 10 feet.
Ooh, right onto the edge.
Oh.
Or into the pit?
Does it?
That's on the edge.
Okay. What about the other guy?
Yeah.
He formed it so that that guy didn't get hit.
Okay.
Thunderwave does not appear as you at the center. It appears in a 15-foot cube around you somewhere touching you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, that's fun. So
Yep.
I just kind
And
of
then-
digging my heels at the edge, going, okay.
As a
Right.
bonus action, he says, hey, and he pulls out his gun and aims it at you. But then
Mhm.
you see a gun come from over his shoulder like Predator and lock on and go, "Vee!" Made you look. As he fires his Eldritch Cannon, which is attached to him.
Oh,
All I have
this
to
is
say-
great.
Is that a dexterity saving throw?
No, it is a ranged spell attack.
Okay. I was like,
Oh
I
my
got danger
God.
sense. I can touch it. But I'm not going to have any resistance on it.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Took me a while, but I figured out how to do the thing.
Whew, Charles.
That's fine.
Oh, Charles. And
Wow.
it pushes you 5 feet.
Nice. That's fine.
Oh no.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Yeah, that's the good part. But I have a +1.
I'm going to make it DC 10. And if you succeed, you're going to be... There you go.
Oh, I figured out how to... Okay, cool. Let's shift
Yeah,
click on
so you succeed, which means that you catch the edge of the pit.
that. Okay, so I'm holding on to it?
Yeah.
No problem. Is my head over it?
It can be. You can do a muscle up.
That's all I need. So I'm
Okay.
just going to hang on to the edge. I'm going to mark myself somehow to know that.
Okay. You need to be 5 feet back, though.
Oh.
So here.
Okay.
Wow. I did not know that that's what that did. I just wanted him to have a neat shoulder gun. That was super cool on his part. This guy's pretty badass. All right,
man.
next guy's turn. He is going to...
Uh-oh.
5, 10, 15. He's going to dash 20. He's going to make the jump here. That's the wrong one. Damn it. Because he has enough strength to make the running long jump.
How much strength is that? Just so I know.
10. Your running long jump is a number of feet equal to your strength score.
The big number, yeah.
Yeah. And if it's a standing long jump, it's only half.
So if you got like 16 strength, so you can jump 16 feet. Or if it's standing, it's just 8.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They made it real easy. Did not used to be.
Yeah, no, it used to be a whole page of calculations. But either way, he makes it over to you. Snarls, he can't do anything because he doesn't get bonus action movement. So he's just kind of there now.
How many feet across is this pit?
10.
It's only like 10. It's no big deal.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with a monk, too.
Yeah.
Also, as a bonus action, he will activate his bestial form.
Oh.
And you see claws and ears and hair
Ow.
grow out of him. He does a little bit of a howl. And then,
Yeah.
and then he snarls menacingly at you, Marty. Jorah, it is your turn.
Okay. I step around. Oh, no, get out of there.
Yeah, get out of there, you.
I step around Marty. I go, hello, your mother was a hairless rat. And I pull out my rapier and I slash at him with the same fun little booming blade.
Nice.
So
Twinsies.
did that. Hey, stop that. So clicking on it doesn't do the attack, so I'll just go to the
Character sheet?
Yes.
Yeah, you just have to make a weapon attack.
Yep.
A 19 will hit. You
Yes.
deal 10 piercing damage. Roll your 2d6 for sneak attack because you're a rogue.
Yep.
And you're not trying to kill this person, right? Because you're not supposed to kill the other contestants.
Oh no. But I am not averse to crippling.
Cool. Because this guy just goes down.
Nice.
Okay.
That was 20. That was 20 damage in one shot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. I am also going to bonus action disengage.
You don't have to.
Continue to-
He's
Yes.
down.
No. Okay. But I'm gonna continue to move over here to be attempting, and I'm gonna taunt at that other one.
Okay. You can feel free to taunt, and he looks at his friend that you just one shot, and it's just like, "Rrr." Actually, wait, no, you don't one shot this guy. I lied. I'm so sorry. I forgot. He gets temporary HP for doing that. That stupid beast thing he did. He is
Okay.
down to very little.
So yeah, you could still disengage.
Sorry, you can bonus action disengage.
Yeah. But I am bonus action disengaging and going over to that space.
Okay, that's fine.
Well then, that guy's still alive, just to let you
Yeah,
know.
he is still alive.
Yeah.
I apologize. Graph, you have a turn.
Cool,
He's
Alright,
he's
so-
also looking really shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, so with 18 strength, I have no issues jumping this pit in the middle? Is what you're telling me?
I think the
5, 10,
pit's like
15,
15.
Yeah, no, 15 feet.
Yep.
So I can just
Well,
like,
okay, so yeah, 18. I'll say you can make it to the other side. Yeah.
so
So for a running long
plus-
jump, you have to move at least 10 feet in a direction, which you do. and then you can jump over for the next 5,
like
10,
here?
15, 20.
That's just enough.
Yeah, you can do
Okay,
the diagonal.
So if I do that, is that my action, or is this just
That's-
movement?
That's just movement.
Okay. Then for that action, can I help up core?
You can.
Yeah, you could if you'd like to. I was just gonna teleport out of here anyway.
Oh.
I can teleport every single turn now, so.
Well.
So, Graph, you can jump over there, and you're like, I'm going to help you up. And Core says, I got it.
Or you have a spear, so you might be able to hit that beastman with reach.
Yeah.
If you were standing there.
I think I took the thing for a bow. I'm not sure if I do the proper things to procure a bow.
You don't have to do anything to procure your bow because I decided that it would be really dumb of me to gate you on your Kensei weapons.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
Did you take a short bow or a long bow?
I was gonna do a long bow.
That
so I
sounds
could,
fine.
So I could wear it.
Yeah.
And then all of my arrows are gonna be tipped with tiny fists. Just kidding.
Yes! Green arrow.
Well, my plan was to jump the thing, but now I'm not sure. Fuck it, I'll just jump it anyway.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Do it.
To like there.
Okay.
How do I?
You make it. What's your movement as a monk?
40 feet.
Yeah, 40.
Okay, so you can walk up to the guy too.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, then I'm gonna be flanked, right?
There's no flanking in this.
Oh.
Or I'm sorry, flanking is a variant rule that I don't adhere to because there are ways to get advantage without flanking, and they get kind of trivialized if flanking exists.
All right, so if I can just jump up these two more to him, and I've.
Heck yeah.
Okay. I think I am on the wrong thingamababa. How do I set it back to move?
You click on the top pointy guy.
Is it pointy guy? That guy.
The pointer. Select move.
I did it.
Ye.
All right.
You did it.
And I amble up to him, and I'm just like, I really like your whole outfit. I thought it was weird at first, but it really fits. And then I go to smack him with.
Well, he goes, oh well, thanks. That's right. Kind of.
I think I'm gonna. Actually, I think I'm gonna hold on to the spear and just like make it look
You're gonna
like
go for the AC?
Yeah, maybe I was gonna. Yeah, maybe do something with spear, but really, I was talking and just like, almost kind of sneaky like.
That's
yeah.
punch.
Sucker punch. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a dick.
Nice.
Roll that attack.
Okay. It's a here. Bam.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay. And now it's a 4.
It's a D4 plus 4.
I couldn't get it to work for, so I'm just gonna do like that. 6.
Okay. All right, so 6.
And then because I'm here already, I'm gonna use key points. I have 3 again.
Mm-hmm.
It's what called flurry of blows.
Yes, it is.
Boom. So I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
Make me
to
2
hit.
more attack rolls.
I keep looking at the other one because I know where everything is on the other one, and then I have to switch. Do I keep clicking the wrong thing?
Actually, no, you click the right thing. And actually, for that one, he gets sucker punch. He's like, pull, and then you go to swing at him with another fist, and he actually he like throws his arm up in a defensive motion, and you crack off of a shield that he puts around himself.
Okay. So I don't make that one?
That one misses, but you get another attack if you're doing a flurry.
Okay.
Oh,
That one will also bounce off. So you crack him once across the face, but then pong pong.
Okay. Really? It's so high. It's higher than my
yeah.
other ones. Am I doing it
when-
wrong?
What do you?
Like I'm seeing 17 and 23 for that second one, and the first one I had.
Well,
17
so 17 misses. You're not rolling at advantage right now. So
okay, how do
17
I turn
misses.
that off, then?
It's okay to keep it. I just always look at the first one.
Yeah.
Unless you're at
Okay,
advantage, then
so-
I look at both. You're fine.
Okay. Okay. That answers
Yeah.
my
So
question.
17
Thank you
and a
very
13
much.
miss. His AC is currently higher than that because he used the shield spell, which gives him a +5,
Got it.
which is one of the innate spells to the artillerist class. Actually, let me double check that and make sure I'm right. I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, shield and thunderwave. Yep.
Okay. Cool then. Then I think that's all I can do.
Okay. He's not looking good on spell slots though.
That's really what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. In fact, your boy has one left.
Right.
He just
Thunderwave
needed
and
to
then
not
we
be punched to death.
Yep.
All right, Graf, that's your turn, which brings us to Azazia.
I'm going to toll the dead. So I pointed a creature that I can see within 60 feet.
Yep.
And they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or they take if he's missing health, he takes a D12 of necrotic.
Who are you pointing at?
The main guy.
Cowboy? All right.
Yeah, the cowboy with the hat.
Well, where's that -1? There it is.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a D12.
Wow.
We found the weak spot.
Very
That was enough.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He's like, sorry, partner, but you're gonna have to work real hard to get one over on. Boom.
He just starts vibrating.
Falls over unconscious.
Nice.
Huh.
Good job, Feathers!
Azazi, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Is core hurt?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm half health. You know, it's fine.
Half health. Okay.
He got hit for 13 force damage. He can't negate that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then with the chanting and celestial, my eyes glow, and I will heal for 2d6.
All right.
Just while I'm
Nice.
thinking about it, how do I turn off
Thank you.
rolling twice? Why do I keep doing that?
Are you using Beyond 20?
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm just using regular roll 20.
Roll.
In that case, it is on. I can turn it off on your character sheet for you,
Right. There's a setting.
so that you don't have to go to your character sheet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because that's how you do it.
So,
Thank you kindly.
yep, you have brought me within 7 of max. So I'm looking pretty good. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool.
Now my character sheet looks completely different.
Yes.
Well, because I'm. Hey, stop!
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, you.
It actually changes the sheet for me too when you do it.
thought it was broken. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No. You can. Here's an advantage toggle for you. So now, if you want to roll with advantage, you can click this bad boy up top.
Mm,
Boop boop, and you're at normal right now.
thank you.
Mhm.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so Sazia KOs the poor gunslinger. It's this guy's turn now.
I've been
He
yelling at him about his hairless mother.
backs up twice. How dare you! My mother has the most elegant hair. Run, jump. And then he uses his bonus action to bite you.
Okay, it's fair.
Let's see here. This. He rolls a 20 total.
Oh yeah, he hits me.
For 6 points of piercing damage as he grabs your arm and starts shaking at it like, how dare you! My mother's a saint of a-"
It's for -6. Okay.
What does that put you at, person with no Constitution score?
15 hit points.
Yeah, that's about right. All right, with that out of the way, that takes his whole turn. Core, you're up.
Core teleports to here and says, "Cut, you look." Wait. Did you? He looks at Graf. Did you?
I mean,
kill him?
a little, but also Feathers helped me.
Oh. Okay.
There's that guy right there if you want.
I guess so.
I mean, I guess.
I'm doing reckless attack. That's why it's both 13 hit. Probably not.
No,
Maybe.
unfortunately, just out of range on this guy.
That's fine.
The magic number is 14. 13 misses.
That's fine. So I could move. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move like that and see if he tries to attack me.
Yeah.
Fine.
And with that, he
Takes that opportunity attack.
he does.
That's right.
And it's gonna be a short swordy boy. I'm gonna stop rolling on this thing because it's never giving me below a 15.
What is it you're rolling on so that I can switch my rolls to there?
I can't say.
Oh, I see.
9 misses.
Yeah, 9 misses. That's fine. I just wanted to continue goading him into attacking me.
Yeah, he tries.
That's the end of my turn.
Marty, you have a turn now.
Okay. Well,
You see a snarly boy in front of you. He wasn't able to really do much, and then he got bopped pretty
Yeah.
hard.
yeah, so I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my scimitar because he's snarling at me and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fair. Seems like a reasonable attack. Go ahead. You rolled minimal damage, and that was enough. He goes unconscious.
Okay.
And then the best part.
What's the best part?
What happens next?
Witch bolt
Which
on the other guy. who's
On
not-
Oh.
the guy that's
So
still there.
this is where I point out to you that Witch Bolt's return cast is an action. You have to use an
That's right.
action on your
Oh.
turn to do it.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
Otherwise, it would be a really
Then-
cool spell. Instead, it's kind of a spell.
Now, is it canceled
then I
because she
will-
did something else, or not because it's not a spell?
It's because Marty used her action to attack. She can't use her
No.
action to activate the Witch Bolt.
Right, okay.
No,
yeah, I
mean,
thought
like,
it was still a bonus action.
as long as she didn't do a spell this time, can she use it again next time, or is it canceled because
Yeah.
she did anything besides?
I think for Witch Bolt, you can hold on to it. You just have to use your action on the turn.
Yeah, and since she didn't cast another spell, it didn't break her concentration, so she
Yeah.
can stay concentrated
That's
on
what
it.
I
Yeah,
thought.
you can stay concentrating on
That's
it.
Yeah.
like the only spell I know anything about because we turned
Right.
it into fish spit for 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will not do anything since I've already hit this
Oh.
guy with my.
The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. Would you like to Witch?
Hmm.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's up to you, really.
No, I'm okay. So I knocked this guy out because he was threatening
Yep.
us. So I'll still end the turn, and I know what I'm gonna do next time.
Okay. Yeah, Witch Bolt. It seems nice on paper, but then you read all the dig into it, and it's kind of a weird spell.
Yeah, I'll do more research.
It's great
And-
for warlocks because warlocks level scaling on their casts, it hits like a Mack truck.
Or if you have a bonus action spell now. Because if you had a bonus action spell, you could just Witch Bolt bonus action.
Yeah.
Or, I guess...
Yeah, if you had a bonus action that wasn't concentration, which there are very few of.
You'd have to build in a certain way, because you could still get attacks with a bonus action sometime.
Yeah, you can. It's tricky to do, but it's doable. All right, so Marty, did you want to move or anything?
No.
All right. In that case, it's this guy's turn. This guy is going to look to Graph, look to you guys, look over to his friend over here. His friend's still doing pretty hot. So he's going to go ahead and swing twice at you, Graph, once with his bite and once with his short sword.
Wait,
Short sword, 22.
it hits.
Bite, 8. So the 22 will hit, I assume.
Yes, sorry, I didn't hit the button.
Okay. No worries. And he's going to hit you for 6 damage total with the short sword, and then go to bite you, and you absolutely do not stay still for his head to chomp down on you.
Okay. Cool.
This guy doesn't have a turn anymore. He's done.
I was like, I took the extra AC. There's almost no chance he'll, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the trade-off. It was still good though.
Oh, by
let's
the
see.
way, I'm still covered in shit. So he bit somebody.
He goes to bite you. And he goes, ah.
I don't want that.
The real reason the bite missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorah, it is your turn.
the guy who is currently trying to gnaw on my leg or arm,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh, well, okay, so here's the thing. If you cast Chromatic Orb, it's a ranged attack, so you'd be casting at disadvantage. Did you want to disengage first?
Yeah, I'll disengage. Cutting action disengage.
Yep.
And then just I'll move over here.
Yep.
And
okay.
Just do like a pirouette. Tell him bye, and then I'm just gonna pull out a little necklace that I have like deep in, and flash a little diamond, and kind of it just kind of starts sparkling like crazy at him. So
Okay.
I'm going to choose. I have to do a range attack, but it rolled as 19.
Yep.
And I will just say poison.
Poison. Okay. You hit him
Poison.
for some poison damage, and I don't think he's resistant to that. He's not. So he takes 10 poison damage, and you knock him down to pretty low. How are we all doing right now, by the way? Time call, because it is 9.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think we're
We,
good. to
slow,
finish
we
it.
started a little slow today.
I'm hungry.
That's too bad. Moving on.
Ooh. We can finish this fight if that's okay
Yeah.
with everybody.
Yeah, I would have finished the
Okay.
fight. I'm just saying, I'm hungry.
Hungry. Okay, that guy still has some HP. At this point, it is going to be Graf's turn.
So fast. Okay. I'm just like stunned because I feel like I just went. I guess that's because I was dealing with that other guy. Anyway, hello, I am Graf. That's not my accent.
No, you
I-
swapped it.
I turn to the poo biter, and I'm like, tastes bad, don't it? And I go ahead and whip out my spear and just straight up do like a stabby stab to
Okay.
his midsection.
Go ahead and roll.
That's. I'm just gonna cheat. Not really. There's a 20. Oh, there's a 20.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Nice.
And
Nat,
it's the
found a
spear.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spear, so it's an 8? Question mark.
Check it.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus 4.
Oh.
It's because
Oh,
you
that's right,
crit.
'cause I got
When
a
you
20.
crit,
Because you
double,
crit.
yeah.
Okay.
So 14 total, which takes a healthy chunk out of him.
Okay. And I'm gonna leave it at that, I guess.
Do you want to make more attacks? You can do one bonus action attack just for freezies.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
It's not a point or anything. That's right.
One punch is
One
a
is
wait.
not a point. 2 is.
All right, then yeah. Why would I not do that?
Kick him in the chin.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Totally gonna.
Ah!
What I'm gonna do is I like stabbed him with my spear, so I'm gonna like sideways kick him in the chest to pull the spear back out.
Nice.
So I do that, and that's just a 4. After
Well,
I
you
do
gotta
my-
roll to
yeah,
hit.
Yeah. That part I remember. 16.
16 plus 4 will hit. Yes.
Mhm.
Cool.
Actually, 16 plus 6 for you? Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's a 4 for a kick.
Yep.
Yeah, plus 4,
4.
so 8.
And that is enough to knock him out.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Or should I
With
say,
that,
goodbye, bitch.
crack. And as you hit him right in the gut with the spear, his foot goes, or his head bows low, and then you just crack him right across the chin as you pull the spear out, and he goes unconscious. Graf, your turn is done. Azazia, it is your turn.
I will move to see within range, and I will again do Toll the Dead.
Okay. Wisdom, yes.
Yep, correct. Wisdom.
All right, he gets a 12. What's your
12 or 13, probably.
is your DC a 12 or 13, Azazia?
I had it. Spell save DC is 13.
Okay, so he fails.
Okay. Has he taken damage already?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
from the poison
yes.
orb. And that is a D12.
Yep.
Con 12. Okay.
Nope.
I got a 1.
Oh,
I got a rock.
So instead of like the massive bells, it's just like little like kind of Salvation Army has.
He looks around at all of you still fresh and looks over to all of his knocked out companions. He just says, "Yield. Fine, go."
yeah!
Yay! Yay!
He knows there's no way he's winning 5v1. The gunslinger was their trump card. And with that, the fight ends, and this guy starts moving around to his compatriots and trying to rouse them and make sure that they're okay. He shouts loudly, "Medic!" And there are waiting medics in the wings who pop around the corner and go to treat these other 3 who are knocked unconscious.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Can Jorah wants to just sidle up next to the artillerist and, surreptitiously see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. I will remind you that is against tournament regulations, and you would know that.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Mugging the dead.
Yeah.
Mugging the unconscious bodies qualifies as monkeying with the other contestants.
Okay, never mind.
Does stabilizing him count as disqualifying him?
No.
Ah, damn.
I mean, they
I
already
wanted to
lost,
heal him.
right?
I mean, technically, maybe. He could pull a fast one on us. He
they-
does hold it. So I'm like, I want to disqualify him.
The minute that the medics touch them, they're disqualified.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and since he's the one who was attuned to the gem, him being
Yeah,
disqualified
Already
Yeah,
has
that's
been.
why I
makes
was
the
gonna-
team start at 0.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to heal him. Because theoretically, couldn't we just... I mean, this is not core thinking this. Can we just heal people? If they ask for it. That's probably
you know that the sanction is against the official medics helping.
Okay.
I don't think that it extends to outside your team other contestants, because
Yeah.
that would qualify as
Yeah.
meddling if you're doing it at that point. So
Exactly.
it balances out.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And with that, the gnome at top starts clapping, and I can't clap and also hold my push to talk. So you're just gonna have to imagine.
Elbow. Elbow.
Very well done. Very well done. You all have done an amazing job. And if you would like to come up and go ahead and attune to the final gem, you will be given your final race.
I think I'd like to stay Avork if that's alright.
No, races in distance traveled over time.
Are you the one who's holding the gem?
Nah.
Good. If the person with the gem would like to come up and touch this.
Yeah, she comes up
Okay.
and we'll use her little, like, as she gets kind of closer, she'll kind of look at that, and then she'll take her Ledgerman mage hand and just kind of take the gem and make it touch.
Okay. Now, at this point, there is one thing to finish up for the night. I believe I can do it in under 20 minutes. Would you all like to press forward and kind of be a little quicker than it would be otherwise? Because this would cap the night. Or would you rather hold off? It depends on how everybody's feeling.
I'm
I'm
up
totally
for
fine.
either.
Yeah,
And,
I can. Yeah, another 20 minutes is fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
With this, he says, you should see the location in your mind. It's pretty obvious at this point. You just have to get there and race to finish. And as you touch the gemstone, you see a speeder dock, an air speeder dock.
Do I recognize
Yes,
where the airspeeder docks are?
you do. For this
Okay.
point of expediency, you definitely do.
Okay.
And as you all race to the docks, you see in front of you another group loading up onto the docks. They were kind of taking their time, and then they see you, and you see a Warforged, and you see a shorter red-headed woman, and as you see them, she has a face that just goes, we need to hurry, we need to hurry, we need to hurry. And then she just starts like ushering in the Warforged, just like, I don't move quickly. I can't follow you. You need to slow down. as he slowly begins trying to trot after her. And you all come up to the dock, and there is a guy with paperwork like, here's your waivers to sign, here's this you need to do, is a kind of a rental agreement through the Wayfinders Guild, and he's pushing papers at you.
Okay. All right.
Sign it. Sign it everywhere. Just
Well, I want to
on the
look at the
margins.
paperwork first.
What was
Anybody-
that, Denitra?
I want to look at the paperwork first before I sign anything.
You've got a limited amount of time, but you can definitely try.
Anybody
go
have
ahead and-
speed reading?
Okay, can I skim?
Yes, you can. You can definitely skim as you're doing that. So what I'm imagining is he's like, so here's this paperwork. It's basically like you go to a car rental place and they're like, sign here, sign here, sign here. And you just see Marty just rip the pages up from the table and go through them. Make me would you say if you can argue for an intelligence check, I will give you a specific one, but otherwise it's a flat intelligence roll.
Basically, do you want to try and use a skill, or do you want to just use your number? The skill would be higher,
I'll use a skill.
but you have to argue why it would work. Why insight or investigation or whatever would work.
Do you have investigation?
I have investigation, but
You can give her advantage.
I can give her advantage with investigation, mostly because I can look over and see if I see any
Yeah.
Weirdness.
anything shady
Yeah.
in the language.
Can we do
Sure.
that?
Because
You
these
can
are
have
words that she'd be used to using to trick people.
Mm-hmm.
heretofore and forsooth.
Game recognized game.
There you go. All right. So with that, go ahead and make me an investigation check at advantage, Marty. That was
13.
disadvantage, so the 13.
That was yeah.
Oops.
I said shift, not control.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Not a problem. I didn't even realize you could click shift or control to get advantage and disadvantage. That's cool.
Yeah, and D20 Beyond, yeah, or D&D Beyond.
Oh, beyond 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does do that. I thought you were on roll 20. I was like, that's so cool. Okay, so you skim through. It seems like it's a basic rental agreement. You have 3 places to sign, and all the paperwork basically pertains to. And a lot of times you see that it's subwritten
I'm
by the
on both
Wayfinders
of
Guild
them.
rather than your liability. It's their liability.
Gotcha.
There is a bit at the end about cannon use is limited to twice,
Okay.
but that
Uh.
that seems weird, and you just kind of keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
She tries to quickly regurgitate any relevant information, and then she's like, I guess we just sign.
Mm-hmm.
Do so.
All right, scribble, 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 run.
Yep.
All right, so you all are booking it.
Surprisingly, my signature is fucking beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Mine's an elven.
Is it?
Mine's a celestial.
I can't read common.
So why?
Kensei actually gives you wave the brush.
Oh yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You have a calligraphy kit, right?
I think you might be able to pick it.
Yes.
It might have been an option.
calligraphy or paint.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever.
Okay. So you're proficient at calligraphy. So you start signing really nicely your name. You get through like the one signature, and then everybody else is like bum rushing the other
Yeah.
signatures. You look at it a little bit.
Fucking,
Your brush strokes could have been more heavy at the start, but it's not your worst work.
you fucking savages.
Mine's a tree.
And so you all rush over. Your speeder is given to you, basically sky taxis, but they are like little boat-shaped things. The guy basically tosses you the amulet that activates the thing. You grab onto it, and one of you needs to pilot this.
Does anybody have proficiency in driving?
There is a land or air vehicle. Well, I'll give you land vehicle proficiency, counting as an air vehicle if you have it.
Mm-mm.
So if
Wait,
you
is that a skill in 5?
folk
Vehicle
heroes get it.
proficiencies are a skill in 5e. Yes.
And folk heroes get it by default because they drive wagons.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is the goofiest, most random thing that exists in this game.
definitely
you-
not.
I don't have it on my list.
Most people don't.
Could we?
Tends to only be granted by backgrounds or by
Yes.
very weird non-standard subclasses.
Yeah.
Could we make a case
So-
for like dexterity? Maybe sleight of hand.
You
For
could
trick
certainly make a
driving?
case for dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
You could. I will always let you make a case for animal handling.
What? What is
Because-
the speed?
Because
It's like
why
a horse.
not?
I mean, I do have animal handling though.
What's it at though?
It's only at +3, so
Yeah, at this point, I think the +4 from dexterity will win
yeah,
out.
it would be
Plus
better.
6.
Yeah.
Dex.
Which skill are you talking about? That's a dex
Oh.
save.
Yeah, I keep looking at the wrong thing.
That's okay.
That's all good.
That's okay. I know you can't have a +6, so we're fine.
You're
Yeah,
like,
the math
no,
just
no,
doesn't work.
no.
I and that's exactly what people tend to look at is the saves rather than the main stat, because the main stat's kind of like arbitrarily there and then nobody really uses them much. It's understandable.
Okay.
So who's driving? Is it going to be your half orc?
If that's okay with everybody else. Anybody else want to drive and have 4 dexterity?
I mean, I have a
Uh,
+3 dexterity. I don't think I have as good as you. So.
Can I use acrobatics to try to drive?
Nah, at best I give you performance. Also, if
Alright.
it's acrobatics, I'm pretty sure that Graf still has you beat.
Yeah.
That would be a
Probably,
+6,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be acrobatics. It's a captain's wheel.
All right. After I very lovingly render my signature, I'm like, get in the car.
Grab the amulet. You slam into the thing. All of you pile in. That other one slowly starts to take off, and you just gun it.
Nope. Before we leave,
Seatbelts.
I would love to cast a spell at them.
We can't do that.
If you cast a spell at them and are caught, you could potentially be disqualified.
What if we
Oh.
cast a spell at the air and they drive through it? Anybody have sparkles?
I have color spray, which means I could kind of blind them, but that would be seen.
Yeah, color spray, pretty visible spell.
Hi.
Actually, as we're getting in, I just want to see what I would. Oh God.
This, by the way, I'm not saying you're not allowed to do this. What I'm saying is there are consequences for a failure to hide the
Yes.
action.
Okay, so what I would like to do is depending on the mechanisms for this speeder thing, is I would just like to with my hand, my floating invisible hand, because it's the Ledgermain hand, just apply something like a piece of equipment or a boot or one of their loose objects and just kind of put it on one of the buttons to mess up their initial driving. Or just knock something over.
I would like you to make me a sleight of hand check at advantage.
Okay.
We lost Ticky's.
Yeah, I just want to knock
camera.
some shit over so it
Camera
slows them
tick.
down.
Did we?
Tick, you bopped out. Can you pop out, pop back in?
Sorry.
No, that's good.
There we go.
There?
Yeah.
With a 26,
That'll do it.
you manage to do the whole. You see a piece of like covering, and you manage to jam it into one of the pedal wells
Yeah.
in such a way as the pedal will not depress all the way.
So they can't
So-
accelerate completely.
So you
Yeah.
do that, and you do not get caught because nobody has a passive perception of 26 in this game yet. As you do that, Graf, do you hit the gas?
Yeah. Oh wait, we have to make sure we're not like tied to the dock
You
or
need to
anything.
push to talk.
Okay, we have to make sure we're not tied to the dock or anything.
Yeah.
You check
sure.
around, and the guys are throwing off the moorings for both of your speeders at the same time.
Okay.
The dragon shard in it speeds up or moves up to capacity, and you feel the energy in this little half boat as you are ready to go forward.
I would like to look at everybody and say, these go really fast. Everyone hold on.
All right.
Okay.
And now this is going to be a race, but it's going to be a quicker race format. So what I'd like you to do, Michelle, is I would like you to tell me whether or not you are going recklessly fast, fast enough to control, or slow enough to regain control. If you go too fast and you run into something because you make a bad check on your dexterity, then you're going to have to slow down to correct it or continue at a worse roll. Does that
Okay.
whole thing make sense to you?
Let's not do reckless yet. Let's do
Okay.
step below.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity check for your handling at full speed or at fast speed.
Is that
Can I pray for guidance?
You absolutely can.
on the saving throws thing, or is
We
that
definitely
differently?
need it.
Push to talk.
Saving throws are regular. I'm still a little.
Regular.
Saving throw is only if you're getting attacked.
How do
by
I
something.
do? Okay, so that's.
It saves you.
You just click on dexterity.
Okay, that's so small. Eh.
All right.
Plus what from?
A D4. A 12 is enough to not go careening out of control because you're not going at a ridiculous speed.
Yay!
You gun it, and you see as the redhead girl like grabs the wheel herself and goes to jam her foot into the pedal, and tunk, tunk, as it slowly starts to putter forward at the slow speed. You guys are now 1 unit of speed ahead of them, and she goes and kicks something out from underneath the gear, and then goes to punch it.
Damn.
With this, I will need you to all decide what one action you'll try to take to boost your performance in this, and then I will need another steering check. You're flying through the city now, and what you see in front of you is many different bridges and areas, but there's specific lights and arcane sigils pointing directions and navigating you through traffic.
Okay.
Jorah knows the way to go, but you're going to have to make your way through regular traffic in the city to make it back.
Okay. So I don't necessarily like need super navigation help because there are signs everywhere that are telling me where to go.
Yeah, we're just trying to see what we can do.
As long as you know the street signs. So I'm going to say that you guys know the path.
Okay.
Can I use Arcana to my knowledge of the thing to increase the speed and increase the handling, so that it's the reckless speed, but at the not reckless.
I will grant you an Arcana check. It will be a DC of 15.
DC 15. Okay.
I'm not, as long as you don't roll too low, I'm not going to incur a penalty, but you could incur a penalty if you roll just absolute garbage.
Okay, well, I will pray for guidance on my Arcana check.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's
18.
pretty good. That passes the DC. That lowers the DC of reckless speed to 10 for this round only. As you look at the crystal that's powering the thing, and you go, oh, you know what? If we just, and you like lay a hand on it and you pump a little bit of juice into it, I'm gonna say you spend like a warlock spell slot, if that's okay.
Sure.
And that gets you guys going.
I like it.
All right. So stupid speed, Michelle.
Does everybody else need a chance to do something?
Only
or-
one action per
Okay,
round.
got it. Then yes, we're going to do a round of stupid speed, and I'm rolling dexterity.
Yep.
Just need to beat 10.
Yeah. Rolled a flat 10 too.
Nice. And I will say this, Phil, you can only guidance one person per round.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's one turn. I like it.
Yep. Okay. So with that, you guys move ahead 3 speed increments. It's 10 to win. So you're currently at 5. You see the others roll up behind you. I'm going to go ahead and make a roll.
I'm just singing. I don't know what kind of song. So like probably Rock Me Like a Hurricane or something similar.
I was thinking like a sea shanty.
We gotta go like more metal. Oh no, what is
You
that?
see them punch it, and they get 3 speed increments on their 1.
That's
So that's a 4 to a 5 right now. And she shouts at her Warforged, "Do something to boost me! Get me past them!" As the other 3 in the group, who are still there, just kind of muddle around incoherently.
Okay.
All right, I have one.
Yeah.
I would like to look at the panels of the speeder ship that we are, and to see if I can find something that stabilizes the engine so that it's not unsafe, but also just like improves our suspension or reaction timing, like by investigation.
I will allow you that. There is no downside to this. DC 15 to get it to work.
Oh.
And with a 19,
Nice.
you nail it. You notice, hey, nobody turned on sport mode yet, and you hit that button.
Yeah.
Handles way smoother all of a sudden. Graph, it is going well. Of course, unfortunately, after this turn, the sport mode will auto disable.
Okay, so this also has the lower 10.
The
yeah?
lower DC, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're gonna keep going at crazy speed. And we do it.
Ooh.
And with the 17, you keep pressing on. You're zipping under bridges, over other bridges. You're dodging cars as you see them coming through. This feels really natural to you for some reason. Like this is what you were made to do. All right. And as you're pulling through, you see behind you, I'm going to give her this.
How many?
There's
how many
no
do we
reason
pull
for her
ahead?
to not go reckless, huh?
No, she is going reckless again to keep up with you guys. And with a 19, she still manages, but she's not gaining. She's still 1 increment behind you all.
Yeah.
And with this, I believe that puts you at 8. And you would need 2 to win and 3 to press through and make sure she doesn't tie you.
Okay.
So with that, who would like to make an action this round to see if they can juice the engine somehow? Or do anything to help you embetter your ability to go through?
Are we going through other traffic?
You are currently, and you can see the foyer or the forum up ahead, the place, the finish line. You see it ahead of you, a giant glowing gem in the hand of what looks to be some sort of monarch, and you're guessing that the completion is touching your gem to that.
Do you guys have any ideas? I have one, but I'm also driving, so I don't need to do everything.
I would almost say like Jorah. It's like, does anybody have something shiny?
Not
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. What?
Elaborate.
Like maybe pull out a shiny weapon and just like aim the glare of the sun back at them so that it's kind of affecting their ability to see.
Is that cheating too?
I
If we
mean,
don't get caught.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're driving really fast.
Yeah, my other idea was like we could just like scare somebody that we're going through traffic with and see if they'll crash into them.
Oh my god.
I mean, if we don't actually affect them, does it count? Like if we
Guess not.
let's say make an illusion.
You could make that argument, certainly. If it does
Right.
affect them and it's noticed, they could also make the argument that you cheated.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But this is the final round, final stretch. What are you guys doing? You got to make it there. You got to do something to either get yourself there just faster than them by boosting again, or you got to find a way to maybe try to slow them down.
Is there anything I could do with insight while driving?
No.
Yes, you could use insight to try to predict other people's paths on the road and see if you can. You know how after you play Grand Theft Auto enough, you can kind of figure out how to maneuver the AI cars to get them to do what you want? It's like that.
So if nobody has any other possibly not cheating ideas, boost the engine somehow?
I mean, this is my only idea. The only idea that I actually can do.
Uh-huh.
So let's find it. What is it going to
You're gonna rage. Speeder.
What's a 5, Charles?
It's not helpful.
What's it do?
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before the rage ends, they take damage, no matter what. It just automatically happens. I was hoping for teleport, because I was just going to jump out and then teleport away.
Denitra, as you are sitting there and you're like going back over the bureaucracy document in your head, you do remember that they said you can only use the cannon twice.
Right.
And you're like,
But
there
I
is
didn't
no
read it.
gun on this ship. But then you see a large fuselage style rocket
Mhm.
attachment on the back of it that is not currently burning.
Hmm.
And you see it wire all the way over, or you see that, but you don't see exactly where the wiring leads. If you'd like to make some sort of check to try to determine how that works.
Would that be
An investigation.
Investigation or Arcana, I guess. One of the two. Maybe.
Arcana, or would it be investigation?
It could be either, honestly,
Mhm.
because this is both an Arcana-driven ship
Yep.
and also investigation's a good check for that as well.
Mhm.
I will do Arcana.
All right. Since you read over the document, I'm going to lower the DC a little, and a 14 will be enough. You notice that it goes up to a little nitrous button that's under the panel on the dash. Very hard to see if you're not looking for it. It's a
Okay,
NOS
so
button.
she. Oh, nice. It's like, hey guys, I think there's a boost here, and
You press it. You get a free increment of speed on this turn.
Okay. But other
So-
than that,
With that, you can either do the 2 or the 1 or the 3 as you choose. If you do 2, you are at 3 and you,
that's
I'm-
enough.
yeah, it will
So
be more
I'm-
than enough.
I'm gonna do the safe one at 2.
Okay,
With guidance.
there you go.
Okay.
Hmm.
19.
And yet you can't seem to roll bad anyway.
Just good for that. Yeah.
And with that, you start to gun right past the statue. As you do at full speed with a nitrous boost, you grab out. What do you do, Jorah?
Sure. Like as we're going, I'm like, "Ah!" I take I use my hand and I just like as we're that 30 feet passing, I'm just like, Sing, go touch it.
And as you go, I'm just going to roll to see what she gets. She's going to do something real dumb. See if it works out.
It
Hoss.
breaks the statue. It breaks the statue. She's just right into the statue.
Oh God.
Ooh.
No.
So
No, she rolled a nat 1.
she goes to jam. She goes to look for the same button that you had, and she just smacks it. But she smacks it more than 2 times.
Uh-oh.
And as she
Yeah,
does
flam,
that,
flam,
the flames go flame, and she starts moving quickly. But then it goes boom, and it starts to actually set that ship into a spin as she moves forward. She'll have a check later to try to write that, but I think it's going to crash regardless. You guys, as you're flying forward, Jorah reaches out the side, just barely manages to graze you guys' gem against the large gem. And as it does, you hear a loud gong noise sound. And a cheer comes up from the crowd waiting for all of you
Wah!
as you fly through, arcing around and flying up through the atrium, slowing down until you make it to a stop. She manages to, well, let's give her a handling check.
Don't die, other team. I want you to lose, but I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
With a 21, she manages to write it.
Okay.
But
Oh, good.
she rolls back to the statue, the damaged engine on the ship, and taps her stone to it, and no sound comes from it. As you all have victoriously won, and from that point, I think that's where we'll stop.
Yay.
Yay, that
Makes
was
sense to me.
fun.
We all become Wayfinders.
Heroic fist pump.
Congratulations, everybody! You solved my Wayfinder puzzle.
So is that?
That was really fun.
Yeah. Is that the end of that one? I know it's one shot, but we talked about maybe spending it twice. Is that the
If
end
you
of that?
guys would like to continue to play these characters, you could play them. I will give you a level up, and you will play them as your first wayfinding mission.
Okay.
So we can continue it if you would like.
Yeah, we're gonna end up with a whole catalog of these. You know.
Yeah, this is the one-shot-itis is a thing.
Yeah.
It'll be
Oh,
a
yeah.
well, at the end of this, we'll have like a lovely buffet of characters and dots to look through. I'm guessing.
Well, everybody, if you're watching this on a recording or something, I hope you enjoyed the premiere episode of Plus One Shot. As we all wind down our Eberron campaign, everybody has found, at least for this particular one shot, everybody is inducted into the Wayfinder Guild. Everybody gets sent on the lightning rail as they move forward into their next predicament, and hopefully we might see these adventurers again someday. I hope everybody enjoyed their time here. If anybody else would like to shout out, once again, I'm James.
I'm
I'm
Tiki.
Philip.
I don't want to interrupt
And
anybody, right? I'm Michelle. Charles.
Charles.
Antonisha.
Yeah, I'm like, hi, I'm here.
Sorry, I couldn't.
I am also.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, it's all good.
Thank you guys so much for playing. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too.
Oh yeah, had a wonderful time. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Love this story.
Yeah.
Thanks for DMing. Yeah. We
Yes,
had a
thank
lot
you.
of fun.
But now I'm really hungry.
Absolutely understandable.
Goodbye.
Later.